See it?
No? Oh yeah, now I do. All right,
Yeah, it's loading in right now.
all right. Hi, by the way, I'm Joke.
Hey, long time no talk. I'm Griffin.
Yeah. So, what is it that you want to have help with specifically? Is there anything
I just
specifically?
kind of want to learn how to like. I mean, I'd like to do like a Pandora or something, just because like I'm infinite in Arena and Hearthstone, but I don't really understand this game's interactions and stuff
All
too
right.
much yet. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, we can try to play some Pandora. I don't have
Is it?
super much experience with it, but
Oh, okay. I mean, because I have like no cards. I've completed all the solo things, and I've
mhm.
opened like maybe 3 or 4 packs. You want me to show you what I have?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do you already have some sort of like favorite color that you would like to play more with?
Not yet. I really like the yellows. I think they're pretty cool. I also like blue because I actually watched some of your videos on YouTube, and I saw a really cool lethal with the frog.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
That one was cool. But yeah, so I don't have very many cards. These are my neutrals.
All right, I'll send you a code on Discord chat with so you can get some more cards.
What's that for?
It's if you go to the shop, you can open. It's like a code to redeem for a free pack. I got a few
Oh,
of those.
cool. Mm.
But yeah, all right. So you really don't have many cards.
Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, that's why I was thinking because someone told me you can get pretty good stuff from Pandora.
Yeah. I mean, if you do well, it's basically free, and you gain packs and stuff.
I like the red decks too. I think they're pretty cool, but I have like 6 cards for red, so it's not really gonna happen.
But I think, I mean, the cards that you do have, we can definitely make something work with it if you want to also start trying to gain some
Yeah,
like play some
definitely,
ladder.
definitely. The whole reason I haven't been playing this game is because I don't understand it. So
Right. So I think I can help you with that.
okay,
So
here
if
I'm
you,
gonna put in that code real quick so I can get
yeah,
that
yeah,
extra
yeah.
point.
Let's open some cool legendary.
Shop. Type your coupon. Each booster pack contains redeem. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to spend my gold.
All right. Let's see. Any legendary?
No, all
No.
commons and 1 rare.
All right. Well,
Oh, I got my Frogify.
Frogify is good. Outland Ranger is good. Bold Bargainer is good. People like Stormspawn lately, but it won't really help you unless you have a
For
bunch of
me,
other good
yeah,
cards.
I don't think so.
Just Stormspawn by itself is not very powerful.
All right. So, how should we do this?
All right, let's build a deck, try it out. If we hate it, we play Pandora instead.
Sounds good. So, do you start with neutrals or do you
I usually like to,
start with like power cards?
yeah, like let's think of what type of deck do you want to build, and then we try to get everything that's more or less required for that type of deck.
Oh, I
Or
think
like
I have the
very
most
good.
green cards.
All right, but the question is, do you want to play green?
I don't know. What do you enjoy playing most?
I enjoy green blue a lot.
Yeah,
Depends.
I like that's kind of what I was leaning towards is green blue combo.
All right, can you just scroll up real quick to see your one cost cards for blue? Do you have the? No, you
I
don't
have
have
ruby
shifting
fish.
tides. All right. So the reason why I like to add blue into my green decks is because blue has some fancy land movement mechanics, and like they can give you some mobility with other cards like Treat and Banquet. It's a 5 cost card. Do you have it? I'm not sure if it's one of those common cards that you get.
No,
Doesn't
the
look
five
like you
cost
have it.
that is Tyranics.
All right, so mm, not not too good.
Yeah, not really much to work with here. That's why I was
Uh,
thinking Pandora maybe.
Alright. Well, you said you liked yellow and red. There is a very powerful red-yellow combo deck. It's we called it Vicious Control. Now it's more known as Burn. I don't know, how much have you played? Do you know any of these terms, or is it this all completely new to you?
I played probably an hour when I got the game.
Alright, so
I won all the games I played, but I hit one guy, and then I just started losing a bunch of them in a row, and I stopped playing.
alright, so basically this is a pretty powerful and popular deck right now. It uses a lot of red cards for their combat effects that deals damage to your opponent when you attack.
Yeah, I like that.
So let's see, the Grimguard, for example. I see you get the Grimguard. It's a 4-cost card. The Bloodsinger is usually part of it as well. The Shedding Brute. Basically, what you do then is that you play these cards, and without even having to attack your opponent, you'll kill them
You're
anyway.
doing damage.
By just, so it's like you can play defensively and still win, or you can go aggressive.
I like that because I like playing more of control decks in other games.
Yeah, this is definitely towards the control type. So let's try it out then. Let's add some Shedding Brutes. In this game you can have 3 of each card, not 2. And then let's take the Grimguard. It's a 4-cost card.
Okay.
And then in the top we had Bloodsinger. It's a 3-cost card. It says whenever you kill an enemy, you deal 1 extra damage to your opponent. So, and it has 4 health.
That's not only if he attacks, right? It's
no,
any of my minions attack.
Yeah, and even if you use spells to kill stuff, you don't even have to do it with combat. Cool. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty good. The Axe Grinder is considered really strong because, I mean, the stats 4-3 is pretty decent, but the fact that it becomes a 5-4 for 3 is really good in case you manage to position it like that. And it only requires 1 mountain, which is a pretty big deal, because if you have it in your opening hand, you can drop it on turn 1 and already start collecting Faeria with it the next turn.
So 3 of those?
Yeah, let's take 3. We can always remove things if we later find that we want something else. Alright, so let's keep on looking what you got. If there's some card that you go like, oh wow, this is cool, then just add it also.
Yeah, I feel like Bloodwell Sprite is cool, but probably not for this type of deck.
Well, it fits in the control type of deck. Do you have 3 of them? It's an epic.
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Did you get them in the...
In the first pack I opened, I got 2 of them.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, let's add them. We can always take them out later if we feel like we don't want to have too many of them. Alright. The Underground Boss also has one of those combat mechanics, but this one gives you Faeria instead.
Faeria. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you manage to hit with it at least once, it's basically a 3-5 for 3 Faeria, but you have to put up the Faeria up a little bit in advance. But
yeah, it's kind of a off-tempo play.
Yeah. Alright, so I don't think we need to have any of those really expensive
cards.
Should
I switch over to yellow?
Yeah, let's take a look at the yellow cards. The Last Nightmare is a really good card. It's have you played Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone?
You said you like to play
Control in Hearthstone. Yeah, so Last Nightmare is a really powerful card, obviously.
So 1, 2, or 3?
Let's take 3 for now because you have so few cards. We might as well put in 3 now. We can always remove some if we feel like we need something else.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what else we got here.
Can be summoned anywhere. No, I don't think that's very good.
You do have the Wind Soldier is a really good card. It unfortunately kills itself in the end of the turn, but
Does it have haste or something?
it has haste and charge 3. So you can,
Oh wow.
if you play it somewhere, you can hopefully collect Faeria and then fly on and kill something. So I think you should add those also. It's a 3-cost card, the Wind Soldier.
Can I disenchant one if I have an extra copy of it?
Yeah, you can just go to the crafting page, then you can like disenchant all duplicates. Just like in Hearthstone.
I'll do that later. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so what else do we have? Not too big of a fan of any of these cards. What cards did you have for the cheaper cost? There are some cool movement tricks. Soul Drain is also good. We could add some Soul Drains.
Oh yeah, I like that.
The Flash Wind is a pretty exciting card as well.
Oh, you can move an enemy creature?
Yeah, but then you would have to pay. But
3 extra, yeah.
just moving ourselves.
This actually seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
So when you move a creature, can you only move it to one of your lands?
No, it's basically you give your, like when you walk with a creature, then you can walk again. So if your creature has charge 2, for example, you can charge 2 and then you can charge 2 again. Or if it has jump, you can jump again. So the better mobility the card itself.
Combo that with Wind Soldier for like
fly across the whole
6
map.
damage to the face.
It cannot attack twice, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. It can only move twice.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's still really good because you can make. Because most of the time, your opponents will not expect. I mean, because of the board looks like it does, and they see what creatures you have out, they will position themselves in a way so that you cannot attack them. But then the Flash Winds really can mess that up, and we can make some surprise attacks, which is really cool.
Okay.
Let's add like 1 or 2, and we can see how we feel.
I'll throw in 2 for now, because I don't have a lot of good cards.
Yeah, right now we don't really have any big creatures in case the game drags on. But the thing is, the longer the game goes, the more damage you're just going to deal to your opponent passively by all your minions fighting. Yeah. So let's take a look at the neutral cards again, maybe. Or actually, the Death Wish Ghoul is also an incredibly powerful card. It costs 3, but you get all of it back when it dies.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's currently like one of the top tier cards, but that's mostly because a lot of people play very aggressive.
Top tier decks have more Faeria efficient cards, right?
Yeah. Right, so let's take a look at the neutrals, and then we'll see if we want to add the Death Wish Ghoul or not.
Okay.
Alright, so Farm Boy, Village Elder, those are all like decent harvesters. We got the Court Jester, which is also pretty good. Outland Ranger. Punishment can be really powerful. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the Rebel Slingers fits this lineup really well. We should definitely go for 3 Rebel Slingers.
Does something when you... automatically does 2 damage. Nice.
It's basically Battle Cry deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's move on and see what we got. Oh, you got a Waryak. Waryak can be also really good in this deck, I feel. Because we're gonna deal so much damage passively.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, for 1 more Faeria, we can have a Steamforged Enforcer. But they will
like the...
But they will basically have the same stats, because 10 damage you're gonna deal quite quickly to your opponent. And 1 Faeria less, because the thing with 5 Faeria... 5 Faeria is a really good number, because that means since you get 3 Faeria each turn, later in the game you will probably not play lands anymore, so you will either draw cards or gain an extra Faeria. And you will almost always have at least 1 Faeria well, control of 1 Faeria well, so you can always get 5 each turn. So I really like the Waryak because it's so easy to get out. Even having it in your starting hand is good, because you can play it on turn 2 and put on some pressure. So maybe we want to try to add more than 1 even. So what?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what we could take out for it. What did we put 3 of it?
Bloodwell Sprite. It's a bit. I mean, it's a
I think that's a little bit too greedy.
yeah, because it's not too easy to get into your opponent's Faeria.
Maybe have one.
Yeah, and then we add 3 Warriors. I like it.
All right.
All right. Most
So-
important thing. Don't forget, you need to name your deck. It has to sound epic.
How do you name it?
In the top left. Yeah.
My deck.
I don't hit face. No, it doesn't fit. I don't face. I like it. Alright,
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
let's
Right
give it a spin.
Here.
And later on, as you open more packs, you're gonna find more cards that really synergize with this type of deck. There's, for
I mean,
example,
eventually. Yeah. Go ahead.
sorry. There's a card that costs 3 Faeria and it says deal 3 damage. And you can either hit a creature with it or your opponent's face.
Just straight up deal 3 damage or whatever.
Yeah, and that's so good.
That's pretty good.
It's very good. There's not so many of these direct damage spells that you can attack your opponent with, like the face. That's the only spell, I think. Your
Oh, what
opponent
happened?
cancelled.
Oh.
Oh, cowards.
It's okay. They knew I wasn't gonna hit face. They got scared. But yeah, eventually I want to get the entire collection. I just don't have enough money for it right now.
Yeah, it's also good to play around a little bit and like get to know the game. It's
This reminds me of a game I played when I was younger, but I can't remember what it's called. But it had like the same exact tile movements and all that stuff. And I used to be really good at it, but I don't remember the name.
Alright, so what do you think about the starting hand?
Okay, so taunt, deal 2 damage to your opponent. That's pretty good. If you mulligan, do you just redraw the whole hand?
Yes, except for the Explore. The Explore you will keep because that's basically the coin.
Yeah. I kind of like it. I don't know. I like the Grimguard, but that's about the only thing I like right now. What do you think? I think it's too late.
I
Oh.
think we can keep this. It's fine.
Wow, they don't give you a lot of time to choose.
It's like 15 seconds or 20 or so. So now we see that our opponent's being very aggressive, and our deck is absolutely brilliant at defending against aggression because we just stand back, attack whatever they bring, and still deal damage to them. So
should I build out towards a Faeria well?
I think we should definitely build towards one of the Faeria wells. Yeah. So we drop
With a flame thing, right?
yeah, we drop a mountain, and then the next turn we
Right
can.
side or left side?
Doesn't really
Doesn't
matter. It's
matter.
just a preference.
And don't explore yet, right?
No, since playing. Oh, well, actually, if we drop Explore, we can play Waryak.
Yeah.
So we should probably Explore here, and
And put it next to the well.
yeah, and then we drop the Waryak on that same tile. Because that then on the beginning of our next turn we'll collect the Faeria, and we have the option to walk towards our opponent if they put down some creature. So basically, you should always hold on to your cards in this game unless they have an impact on the board. And in this case, playing Explore helps us get out a creature. It's being
This
very
guy.
aggressive.
So I should probably put my fire thing in front of my face, right?
Well,
And-
this is
and-
a problem that a lot of people face here. How do we defend against this? The thing is, on the higher levels, it's far more useful to just defend the sides, because then our opponent cannot collect Faeria and then attack our face. Collect Faeria, attack face. You know, we don't want them to be able
Yeah.
to summon anything next to the well that's one space away.
Okay.
But On the other
What
hand,
if I dropped a fire on the left side and then Grimguard, so he would have to attack the Grimguard?
I think that's a brilliant move. That's exactly what I would have done. And what he's gonna do now is he's gonna be able to get that spot right in front of your face. But I think we should leave the warrior here because then it will collect next turn as well. So now we'll probably see a colored land coming down, or he's playing neutral rush. Alright, so he puts down a mountain.
Are there any destroy land cards in this game, like in Magic?
Yeah, there are, but well, there's only one, and
It's probably not that good.
it costs 12 Faeria, but it destroys like 6 lands and everything on the lands. So it's not.
That's pretty.
It's not really like in Magic that you can just destroy a land without too much happening. So what would you do here?
I was thinking put another fire next to this Faeria and drop Bloodsinger.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done also. And then I would move with the Grimguard to stand on top of his mountain so he cannot summon anything there.
Okay.
Because the longer the game goes now, we're just getting farther and farther ahead because we have
gaining so much board control.
Yeah, and we have almost double the income of him. He gets 3 per turn. Right now we're getting 5.
He's been saving a lot though. He hasn't spent anything.
Yeah, he's probably gonna drop something big soon, but he can only drop 1 per turn as long as he stands on his land. And at this point we should probably start now looking to get out some deserts so that we can play the cards. If we draw them, that we can play them immediately. Oh, so he's buffing his Grimguard. That's not good. So, what would you do in this situation? There's no real need for us to attack because he will attack on his turn into our taunt, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh man, this is weird.
And after he kills our taunt, he's going to be able to summon something on the spot where our Grimguard is currently, but he will not be able to collect any Faeria still. So, but I think we should move in with the 4/5 maybe and be able to protect whatever he puts down next turn. Or actually we can still stand there because we'll still be able to go and attack whatever he puts down. But maybe we should drop
drop a desert?
Yeah, I like
between the 2/5 and the 4/5.
Yeah, I'd like to put something down there because then we deny him because that one spot.
Just pass, or
I think we can drop a Shedding Brute now on the left side because his Grimguard is only gonna have 3 health.
Don't attack, just chill.
Yeah, because if you attack now, then he can attack something else on his turn. But now he's gonna be forced to attack our Grimguard. And the fact that we have taunt is also really powerful because then he cannot move to the side and collect Faeria.
Man, this game requires way more thinking than Hearthstone, I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, I know. One of the things I very much enjoy.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
But if after you play this for like 50 hours or maybe less if you're very experienced.
Once you put the time in, figure it out.
Things are gonna come like pretty natural to you, unless there will be some really complex situations sometimes.
Do you play Duelist at all?
No, I've never played it, but I've heard that it's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. My friend is top 50 legend like every season, so he told me to get this game.
Oh, cool.
So I've been trying to figure it out, Oh,
Alright,
man.
so now he drops a Brute of his own.
Ooh.
We're fighting a Soul Drain. Can this help us somehow?
I can take out the Brute and the Grimguard right now.
Yeah, this is absolutely great. And then you can even step onto his land with the Bloodsinger, because the Bloodsinger will die anyway on his turn. But then at least you can block him from stepping up there. So we need to drop a mountain this turn. I mean a desert, so we can play the soldier.
Probably on the right side, right?
Yeah.
Should I do it on his land or next to my well?
Let's see. Let's put it next to the well because we have the wind soldiers, the charged creatures.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to have those. And now I would step onto the mountain and then probably drop the Bloodwell sprite, so that he cannot step on our land.
On my mountain.
Yeah, because he's only gonna get 4 Faeria now. He can get 5 if he chooses to get +1. But I mean, look at this. We have so many creatures on the board. Many of them have these great effects also that do cool things when we attack. And he's already down to 14 health.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. I kind of like doing damage without having to get over to his face.
Yeah.
Because with my green deck, I would just rush as fast as I could over to his face and then just start hammering him.
Yeah. So this is more... I don't know. I really like this kind of deck.
Yeah, me too. It's much more involved.
You see those axe grinders that he's putting down? This is one of the biggest reasons also why I said it's really important for you to get those land spots that we have now next to the Faeria wells.
So if I drop a Bloodsinger and then I kill both of his minions,
then he's gonna take a huge amount of damage. So you have to drop the Bloodsinger before you attack.
Yeah.
But you should probably drop it on the left side, since...
So I should move up and then before I attack, drop the Bloodsinger, right?
I would probably move the 4/4 instead.
Oh, so I can collect.
Yeah, so that next turn it can
smart.
collect.
Smart.
So now we're soon also gonna get our bonus. So now, yeah, we got the 6 damage, right?
Yeah.
It will.
And then where should I move the Waryak? Back to my well, or just start moving up towards his face?
We don't really have to go towards his face with this deck. We just have to defend and kill him, I think. So I think you should just go collect Faeria. And what do you want?
Draw
cards? Yeah, I think we can start drawing cards.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Because we're going to have 6 Faeria on our turn.
Yeah, exactly. I'm loving it. Oh, I need to drop a desert next turn.
Yeah. So once you get some more cards, let me just spoil you one really good card. It's a 3 desert, 3 mountain card. It's specifically designed to fit this type of deck. It's a... Oh, do you know what this is? This is a great target for Last Nightmare.
I don't think there's a better target. Oh, I kind of want to move my Bloodsinger up onto his mountain.
Yeah, and then drop a desert.
Put my desert next to it.
Yeah, I absolutely love that idea. And before,
do I put it on the far left or the...
If you put it on the far left, then you can eventually start going there to double harvest. If you have the time, that is. But yeah, I think that's the better play, yeah. And then we kill this, it's gonna take 1 more damage. Alright.
Just chill, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
So yeah, there's this crazy card. It's a 6 cost card that requires 3 mountains and 3 deserts. It's a flying 3/5 that has charge 2 and haste, and every time it deals combat damage, the opponent takes 3 damage.
What? Sounds very nice. Okay,
it
so
really
we got our Wind Soldier.
Yeah, right now we don't really have a good target for it, but I think what we can do is start moving build some lands towards our opponent. Actually, if you now move your Bloodsinger to the left, and then you put a desert above it, then next turn we can build 2 prairies and go hit his face with the Wind Soldier if we need to. Or like, not next turn, but whenever we need it. We should probably drop the Brute, just in case it puts something down.
Yeah.
Cause
probably by the well, right?
Yeah, or that's not. If you drop it here, then you'll be in range to wherever he puts it. If he puts it on one of these mountains, so I think that's perfect. We will collect with the Bloodsinger anyway.
So put it on right next to my face then.
Sure, doesn't really matter so much, since you will be able to walk everywhere. But yeah, if we can just deal a little bit more damage to him, then we can kill him with the Wind Soldier. I think we're winning.
Yeah, I do too. Oh.
Oh, but now we can't build the lands. But he's probably gonna... If we build 2 prairies now, he's probably gonna build something on the last spot because he's afraid of us.
So just build him.
Yeah,
either way.
Yeah, let's see what we draw and what happens. We might find a better way. So Rebel Slinger is pretty good.
That's not bad.
Then I would argue even that we just play the 2 prairies, like we said, and then probably drop the Rebel Slinger aggressively.
On one of the early prairie, or the new prairie spots?
Yeah, and then he's gonna go and attack it, but then we can drop a second Bloodsinger, and then we kill his Bloodsinger to deal 2 extra damage. But keep the
So should I move my Bloodsinger onto his area thing?
Yeah, let's do it. And now...
then drop.
No, let's... This dropping the Bloodsinger now won't really give us anything, only reveal our plan.
Move this over here then.
Yeah. And now he's probably gonna feel good about killing your 2/2, but what he doesn't expect is that he's gonna take 2 damage by doing so, because we will have 2 Bloodsingers and we'll kill his Bloodsinger right back. We can attack it with our Bloodsinger.
Yeah, that's a good.
So then it's on 5, so we just have to draw 1 more Bloodsinger and then we win the game. Or even run another Rebel Slinger.
This is a pretty good deck.
It is, and you don't even have half the cards.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, I have no cards, and we made a pretty damn good deck.
Yeah.
At least for me.
Yeah, this is... when I started playing, this deck was incredibly popular, but the Bloodsinger's ability used to be a little bit different. It said, whenever an enemy creature dies, deal 2 damage to your opponent. And that was also not...
That's a little bit broken.
And it was also not whenever an enemy creature dies in combat. It was just whenever it dies.
Whenever.
So people were running like equivalents to Flame Strike and stuff.
Oh,
to
yeah.
just wipe the entire board. Okay, so...
Oh.
What are you gonna drop?
An enemy creature does no. And gain 1 Faeria? Never an enemy. Ooh, that Bloodfire Wisp is cool.
Oh, can we do something cool with the Flash Wind? Yes, we can move our Shedding Brute. Our Brute can deal the damage, because then it will take extra damage. But first drop the Bloodsinger before you kill it.
So move it and then kill it?
Yeah. After you drop the Bloodsinger.
Wait, do I kill the Bloodsinger or do I kill the Wisp?
You kill the Bloodsinger, because then it's gonna take 4 damage. 2 from the combat ability and 2 extra from your 2 Bloodsingers. You can only move... It's like you move it 1 space. You cannot teleport it. Wait, before you kill it, drop your other Bloodsinger. Yeah, because then it's gonna take 5 damage. Bam, bam, bam. And we have lethal. We just need to find the angle. So if you build lands upwards now, so that we can drop the Wind Soldier next turn.
On upwards from the 6-2, right?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. And then maybe next turn, if he doesn't block us off, we can kill him.
Should I move up with my 6-2?
Yeah, why not?
I don't need the Faeria.
Nope.
And set us up for a sick lethal.
Yeah, even if we find we still have 2 rebel slingers in the deck, so we have 2 more wind soldiers in the deck. There's so many ways we can win here. But do you enjoy this type of play? Like,
Yeah, I do.
Do you think this is
do.
something you want to enjoy? Because then we can look at disenchanting your extra cards and see if there are some good commons or rares that we can craft to make this even better. There are a lot of great cards, but they might have too much high rarity. But I'm sure there are some really good commons that we can use. And they are really cheap to craft.
Yeah, I'll go disenchant my extras after this and see what I get.
So he chose to get 1 extra Faeria.
I like the boards in this game.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh.
Right. Okay, so we have lethal. I'm gonna see if you can find it. Or actually, we have lethal in many ways. You cannot summon it there.
Oh, I fucked up.
And you still have lethal.
Did I?
Yeah. You have lethal in multiple ways even.
Oh.
I'll let you figure that out. Alright, so
I think it looks good. Yeah. Okay, sorry, what was that?
So what you can do is if you move your top Bloodsinger up,
Okay.
and then you play, you don't have
Okay.
to, no, you don't have to attack. And then you play a Wind Soldier to go take it out. Then it's gonna take 2 damage. And then you attack with your Shedding Brute so that you trigger his combat ability to deal 2 more damage. Alright,
Oh,
GG.
that's cool.
You didn't attack his face once.
Wow. He's probably so mad.
Oh, you're gonna get a ton of money soon.
Yeah.
We have to play a little bit more. Let's see if we can find some cool cards from the...
Yeah. Oh, whoops. What did I just click?
20 Memoria. I think you can make 4 cards from that. I think 1 common is 5. Not sure though. I haven't really done crafting. Alright, so let's go into the red cards first and see. So the Flame Spitter is pretty good. Actually, the Cypher's Wrath, it's a 2-cost card. This is probably the best card for you right now.
What's the difference between this one?
It's basically the golden cards in Hearthstone. So you can uncheck the Mythic tab on the left. There's like, then you won't see those. Because you don't really need to spend any...
I don't even need to deal with that yet.
So the Cypher's Wrath says deal 2 damage to a creature. If it dies, deals 2 damage to its controller. So...
It's pretty good.
Alright, so this
I can make 1 of those.
Ah, it's a rare. Damn it, I thought it was a common. Okay. Let's see if we find some other commons. The Flame Spitter is pretty good. It's a 2/2.
Can I just search a common? Oh, no, that doesn't work.
No, unfortunately. Not yet, at least.
So, Flame Spitter, deal 1 damage to an enemy. Pretty good.
The Flame Burst is the MVP of this deck, but it's an epic. It's gonna cost you a shit ton to craft.
One day.
One day, indeed. Alright, let's keep looking.
Whenever this creature attacks a god, deal 1 damage to all enemy creatures.
That is... it can be good.
I mean,
Cypher's Fodder.
but we're not even attacking the gods.
Yeah, so. Cypher's Fodder, there you go. That's a great card for this deck.
Yeah.
Much better than the one that you have, the one that collects Faeria to deal damage to your opponent. Yeah, I think you should have 3 of these in this deck. they're good at holding off like attacks from opponents because they have so much damage also by themselves. 4, and when they die, you get some cool
They
stuff.
do 2. Okay, so we got 5 more.
The brute we already have 3 of. Alright, there is a card, a yellow card that's called, I don't remember what it's called. It's 5 cost at least. Something spirit, malevolent spirit. Oh, but that's
it's
also rare. Damn it. Because that one also, every time you play it, you take 2 life from your enemy and put it on your own hero instead.
So that is pretty good.
So that's also good. But okay, we have, how much does it cost to craft a rare?
20.
20.
I have 5 left. Oh, I have 30.
You have 30, but I think the Cypher's Wrath is probably better than the Malevolent Spirit, the one that deals 2 damage, because sometimes, or I don't know. I mean, the Malevolent Spirit is more reliable, but it's also costing a lot more.
Which one is the Cypher's Wrath?
Cypher's Wrath is cost 2. Yeah, and if you kill an enemy with it, you deal 2 damage to your opponent's face. Plus, it has crazy cool art.
Yeah, I really like the art on this card.
Yeah, it's new art. They added it just last week.
I think this is better for this type of deck, though.
Yeah, because also the... Yeah, I think we should take the Cypher's Wrath.
Just one?
We can only make one, right?
Yeah.
Let's make one, and if you like it, then in the future... Because you're soon gonna get a ton of packs, right? We just need to play 1 more game to finish... I don't know how many quests. So
enough.
Then we'll get some cool cards. Alright, so let's edit the deck.
Probably take out the Bloodwell Sprite.
Yeah, 1 Sprite and either Axe Grinder or Waryax or Flashwind.
I think Axe Grinder.
Yeah, we will never really get that effect because we're playing too defensively, I think. Right,
okay, so I put in 1 Cypher's Wrath, and then what else did we make?
We have 3. It's a 4-cost card. It's oh wait, didn't we make them? Yeah, we crafted the one that has Death Rattle deal 2 damage. It's a red card.
Yeah.
Cypher's Fodder, it's called. What?
I thought we crafted him.
There it is, Cypher's Fodder.
Oh, okay, that was weird.
Yeah, maybe it didn't update properly or something.
Okay, so we're good now, right?
Yeah, this looks great.
I'm gonna check these quests out just to see what we...
Play 3 games.
creatures.
We don't have too many events in this deck currently. We have the Last Nightmares and the Cypher's Wrath, and I think that's about it. Oh, and the Flashwind. So that one will take a little bit. But these changes that we did just now, it gives us 8 more face damage.
Yeah, I think that made it a lot stronger.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, 8 damage is almost 50% of your opponent's health. I can later send you like a list of my version, and so you kind of have like an idea of what to build towards if you want to do some crafting and stuff. But there will be plenty of these decks available. This is, as I said, a pretty popular deck. People play it also in the tournaments. It's a powerful deck. I think I lost you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. My bad. I was looking at something on Reddit.
Oh, okay, because I can't see your screen, but maybe it's just because you tabbed or something.
Is it back now?
No.
Really?
I can only see a picture of, I assume it's you standing with a teddy bear.
With the bear. Here, so
Alright, now I
you
can
can
see.
see.
So, how do you like this hand?
Shield you there. I don't really like it. Actually, it's not bad. It's good. Cypher's Fodder's a good opening hand. Yeah?
Right, keep it if you want.
Alright.
Let's see, is he gonna be aggressive or not?
Oh, we're first. Okay. So, probably build a mountain to the right.
Yeah. What this does is it lets our opponent know that we don't really wanna...
Go face.
Yeah. And now he has the option, if he's the same way, he can build towards the left. So if we have a deck where we are looking to fight our opponents, see, now we're gonna top deck Cypher's Wrath. Come on. Damn it.
Wow, that would have been sick.
Alright, so yeah, what I was gonna say is, because you have a lot of combat mechanics in your deck, right? So you kind of want to fight, but you don't want to go all the way to your opponent's face. So another option could be to drop the first mountain in front of your orb, so you see in what direction your opponent builds and then build towards it. But it doesn't really matter because you anyway want to double harvest with this deck. It's very important because you're a control type of deck. You don't, you're not in a hurry to get to your opponent. You just will get there eventually. So I think now we drop a mountain to the left side because we will anyway not be able to harvest this turn. So then we'll have some more options for whatever happens next. I think we probably want to put the Bloodsinger on the right side because then it's all safe back there, because that's one of the creatures we don't want to fight with. We just want to have it stay alive. And next turn we are gonna top deck the Cypher's Wrath. Come on. So
yeah, I think so.
Thing about green, if you haven't played green, green has 0 removals in their deck. So the only way he has any removals now is if he is running some neutral removals, and those, the best damage is 2 damage or 5 if it's on a neutral card. So what do you feel like doing here?
Kind of want to build to the left and throw down a Grimguard.
I think the Grimguard,
no.
Since it has the taunt effect, it's better to drop the Cypher.
I think Cypher's Fodder is better. Yeah.
So I would actually here, wait a second, put double neutral lands so we can start harvesting on both sides. One on the right and one on the left. Because even if you drop a mountain now on the left side, you will not be able to collect until next turn anyway, since it does not have haste. And now we have like our... This is like the basic setup you want to have for a control deck. You want to have those 4 land spots. It's especially if you're playing against a aggro deck.
Okay.
Oh, Death Touch, that's kind of mean. And now we find the Waryak. I would like to just go to the left and collect and start dropping
deserts. Right?
Yeah, now I think...
Should I drop one in front of my face?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think that's a good idea. And then we can pass the turn. There's no real point in dropping any more creatures because all that does is give our opponent information.
That's the biggest thing that I'm going to have to get used to, is you don't have to drop something every turn.
Yeah. Like what he's doing now, if he had held on to that card and just built some lands towards us and then dropped that in our face, that would have been way scarier for us. But now, since we know that it's coming, we have some time to set up. I definitely think we should just drop another desert here so that we can...
Where though?
This time I kind of like it on the right side because we can use our Wind Soldier to take out that 1/1 Death Touch next turn. Because I think the Wind Soldier is going to be the the card we feel like least bad about
It's okay to
sacrificing.
trade with, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if he now builds some lands. Hopefully he builds a land under the Faeria well on the top right and moves down his Death Touch, because then we can summon the Wind Soldier, move up, collect Faeria, and then attack. That would be beautiful.
That would be pretty cool. So just pass, right?
Yeah. So that's a big thing to get used to compared to both Magic and Hearthstone. It's absolutely okay to keep cards in your hand because it makes no sense playing them unless they have an impact on the board.
Man, he is just going all out right now.
Yeah. Alright, so he did not move down. But I think this turn is good to kill the
Death Touch.
The Death Touch, because
So drop a desert right in front of it.
I don't think we need to maybe drop a desert, because we already have 2, so we can play the Wind Soldier. We might want to block some of his aggressive lands. So if we drop, you will need a 3rd desert though for Last Nightmare, but you're in no hurry to play Last Nightmare because you're not being threatened on any side of the board right now. I think we just drop a neutral land between your desert and his 1/1, and then maybe in front of our desert, in front of his 3/5, so he cannot build a land.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, and then you put down the Wind Soldier to kill his 1/1, because then he's not going to be able to harvest Faeria on the right side, because he's too far away. And at this point, since if he moves the 3/5 down now, he's going to be, we can start attacking.
Should I play Grim?
Maybe the Waryak, I was thinking, because then we can kill his, don't put it so he can attack it, put it at the mountain in the bottom, because then if he moves down, we get to take the initiative to move up and attack him. So we have a huge economy lead now, and he's only harvesting from one side. And we have the Last Nightmare to take care of whatever he...
Probably the 7/7.
Yeah. The thing is, what we want to do is, we first want to kill the 3/5 and see what his last words trigger on, and hope that it triggers onto the 7/7, and then we just Last Nightmare it for crazy value. So it's time that we top deck the Cypher's Wrath now, because then we can kill this 3/5 really easily.
Okay.
Soul Drain
That's
will
good
also do the trick. So I think here the question is, yeah, if we take the Waryak, then we don't have to sacrifice any creatures. I think we attack the
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do it. And then drop a Soul Drain on it and see what gets the buff, and hope it's the 7/7. Unfortunately not. So then we probably want to use the Last Nightmare on the Seed Sower, but we don't need to do it this turn, because the Seed Sower cannot do anything right now. It cannot harvest, it cannot kill any of our creatures. So what we can do is maybe just build some more lands to block any aggressive lands. I kind of like to get the 2 spots.
Double prairie right here on the left side.
I'm a little afraid of his Veruden Force walking down and then build a desert right close to us. You know, the 7/7, if he steps down, he can drop a really aggressive forest. So I want to put some prairies there to prevent that. Those,
on like...
Yeah, those 2 spots. Because right now we don't have so many cards in our hand that are like... I think we should play the Cypher's Fodder. We should play the Cypher's Fodder, so we can... If he now moves down and kill the 4/2, we can go up and kill the 7/7 right back. And again, the longer the game goes, the bigger advantage we get. And our winning condition, anyway, has nothing to do about us being aggressive. So...
Yeah, we just have to defend.
Yeah. Therian Golem, that's another good target for Last Nightmare.
He's got a lot of big drops, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I guess I'm glad we didn't use the Last Nightmare.
Okay, so we found a second Last Nightmare, and this is
and we can play both
awesome. Yeah, so let's see. Which one? if we kill the 2 creatures on the left side, we can trade our minions into the 9/11. If we take, right? Because we have 4, 8, 12. He's gonna take, because then he's gonna have only 1 creature on the board.
Where should I put the desert?
We don't
next to his Faeria will?
Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter so much. We don't have any creatures that are. Oh, never mind. We have the Wind Soldier. Yeah, so that's a great spot because then we can summon a Wind Soldier to go in and. So I like to kill those 2 and then just kill the last creature also with our creatures because then we have the. He's only collecting Faeria from 1 spot, so are we. But he used many of his really big creatures already. And the next turn we can play the Grim Guard unless we find something even better.
I wouldn't have even thought to trade with my minions right there, so that was good.
I'm not sure it was a good move, but I think so because...
It seems good because he doesn't really have any strong minions now.
Yeah.
He's going to start harvesting from my Harriet.
Yeah, but him putting down a 1/1 is actually good for us because that's just 2 more damage for us because the Grim Guard is going to deal 2 damage to him when we attack it. So what I'm thinking now is if you drop the Grim Guard on your left mountain, he's going to be able to run away with this 1/1. But if we make a new mountain, we taunt him up so he cannot run away. But then we cannot draw an extra card.
I was thinking about making a mountain right there and throwing the taunt on it.
Then he's maybe going to kill it with a 4/5 if he just has any buff in his hand. He probably doesn't have a buff that's give him 4 attack, so he's not going to be able to take... It's a little bit greedy to put it up there, because then...
Okay, so should I just switch this one to a mountain then?
Or the one more to the left. I like that more, because then we collect Faeria as well. Yeah, I would probably do that.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. So right now he's double collecting, but so are we. And we can always use the Flash Wind on our opponent's creatures as well if we pay a little bit extra.
If need be.
We didn't find a single Shedding Brute yet, right? The 3/6 that deals 2 damage?
No.
It's a bit unfortunate. It's a really good card.
Oh, whoa. Damn.
It's a strange play if he's playing mono green. Alright, so before we kill this, we drop the Bloodsinger. That's perfect.
I think I'm left side.
Yeah. Doesn't matter so much. And now the question is... The thing is, if we now take these 2 last... the middle spots, if we build prairies there, then wherever he summons his creatures, he's going to have to walk really far to reach our orb. So it's very defensive, but we, of course, it's 1 less card or 1 less Faeria that we can draw.
Yeah, we're kind of a card disadvantage, but I think we're okay if we build those spots.
Yeah, because then if we just defend the left side where he already has the Grim Guard, it's gonna take a long time for him to reach wherever he want to go.
He's already at 7 health too, so...
Oh shit, I didn't realize.
Yeah. I don't think we have too much to worry about.
Oh wow, 7 health. We didn't even get any of our creatures out, I feel.
No, it was literally just that one turn with the Grim Guard and the... Or, I mean, when we did the big trade, all my minions that
they had
did damage
touch
on their death. Yeah, exactly. Oh, big 5/6 taunt.
Yeah, but you know what's good against that?
I want to let him like waste his time and move up with it, and then just send it all the way back to his face.
But again, you cannot teleport with the Flash Wind. It's just move 1 space.
Oh, really?
But you can drop a Waryak, and the Waryak will trade efficiently because it's going to be a 6/5. But probably don't drop. I think
I should drop it right on the prairie by the Faeria.
Yeah, do it. It's a great idea.
Or I mean, not the prairie. Oops.
We should maybe have drawn a card first because we
Yeah,
probably want to draw a card. But yeah, let's
Oh.
draw a card now and see.
yeah,
what
that
we
was
got.
my bad. That was a noob mistake. Ooh.
So let's keep that in our hand because that can be a
Yeah.
surprise lethal later on.
And then just pass, right?
Yeah. You know what was fun? Soul Drain used to be able to target the opponent's hero. That was.
He gave up.
Oh damn it! All right, so we get some packs now, right?
Yeah, buddy. Oh man. Oh my god.
And a ton of Pandora coins.
Oh my god. I got Pandora mode.
Oh, so we couldn't even play Pandora earlier.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
mean, I
even
guess it's good we didn't try. I'm gonna buy another pack too.
Of course, we get 2 legendaries now and 3 flame
I
bursts.
feel it. I think so, dude.
Unfortunately, there is not really any legendary that fits this type of deck.
Alright.
Nothing useful. There are some good cards in here, or one only maybe, the Prophet of Tides, but
Okay.
at least some
It's all
dust.
right. It's expanding my collection one card at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Here
There
we
we
go.
go, Scorch Flame Spectre. That's exactly what we were
Whoa.
looking for.
Whoa, this is the one, right?
Yes, and I hope I didn't wake my daughter now. I got.
Oh
too
yeah,
excited.
sorry.
Alright, so we're gonna add that card to the deck.
Oh, that was sick. What do we take out for that? Then?
I think maybe a Flash Wind. We haven't really had too much.
Yeah, the
use of it.
flash wind isn't really important.
It's cool, but it's not necessary.
Flying, haste, charge, and oh my.
3 damage per combat. That's insane. Also.
That's if I hit face too. It does another 3 damage. Does that count as combat?
No. Combat is only if you attack creatures.
Okay. Yeah, that would probably be a little broken.
Yeah, but alright. So this is the MVP of the deck, the Scorch Flame Spectre. It's a
Wow, I can't believe I just got that. It's
Or-
like the exact thing I needed.
I don't know if it's the MVP really, but it's like a good finisher.
Yeah, it's gonna help the win condition a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's almost all certain 6 damage to your opponent's face if you can just play it and then attack something without it dying, so it can attack one more time. So if we play one more game, we'll probably finish the creation
Be able
quest.
to get one more pack. And then I think that'll be a good coaching session for today.
Yeah. Alright, so actually I'm gonna take a look at, I have some notes of things I like to talk about so that I just can give you some good advice before I forget. But yeah, the thing holding cards in your hand and not playing them, we had a good practice of that last game, right?
Yeah, that was
That's
cool.
It's really like unintuitive if you come from Hearthstone or Magic, but so it's a big thing to like wrap your hand around. I don't like this hand, by the way. I like the Soul Drain, but I prefer.
I don't like any of it else.
I would really like if we could have 2 creatures to collect Faeria with. This is okay. You can drop.
I kind of would have rather drawn this a little later. But
Yes, for sure. You can drop the Cypher's Fodder on turn 1 now if you drop a mountain into Explore. So that's good. And you should definitely do that so you have something to collect with the following turn. And so yeah, holding on to the cards until they make a difference. And also how you, last game we saw he had some insanely big creatures.
Whoa, this guy spent some money.
Oh yeah, he might have a lot of better cards than you do.
He's still gonna lose, motherfucker.
Of course. So
So drop a mountain on right side, or
I think we want to drop it on the left side here and like kind of contest, because the Cypher's Fodder, we're not too worried about it dying, right? If we can trade it into
Yeah.
something. So I think
should I put it?
in this case I think we put it directly on the left side, otherwise he won't be able to collect next turn. And then you have to put down the
Okay.
Explorer. Yeah, like that.
Right, yeah. Okay.
And then we drop the Cypher's Fodder. So last
I like
game,
that.
when we played last game, he had this big 7/7. He had the 4/6, and all sorts of creatures, and you had Last Nightmares in your hand.
Whoa.
But that's a great target for what's it called? Cypher's Wrath, if we can find it later.
Should I start growing out to the left or right now?
Yeah, and collect Faeria with the other Cypher's Fodder. Or maybe the Shedding Brute. No, I want to have the Shedding Brute where the action is, probably.
Yeah, I think it's better to hold the...
But yeah, so what I wanted to say is last game he had some really big creatures. For example, the 7/7 Verduran Force. And we had the Last Nightmare. But because the Verduran Force was standing in a position where it could neither collect Faeria, attack our hero, or attack any of our creatures, we didn't really have to, like, it didn't make sense for us to kill it yet. And for us later on, it turned out to pay off big time to hold on to the cards. So that's another big thing. Like, even if you have an answer to your opponent's card, you shouldn't play it unless it actually matters. Like, if there's no threat, you should probably just keep your removal in your hand. Oh.
What is this? Okay.
So right now he has really
I kind of want to build a mountain up from my Cypher and destroy the Demon Wing.
What's the thing of... so he's gonna get... I think what you have to do is definitely kill the Demon Wing, or he's gonna have too much economy. But if you instead make prairies, then you can yourself take some economy back on the right side. So you put one there and then one on the right side. But the problem is that his 3/2 creature has jump. So he's going to be able to jump over now to double harvest as well. So it's important that you drop the Shedding Brute so you can punish that in case he does that. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Another important thing, we didn't really get to do it too much with the Wind Soldier, but every creature that has haste, if you're able to, you should always try to collect Faeria with it before you attack with it.
Okay, that makes sense.
And land placement stuff is obviously different depending on what type of decks you're playing, but now with the... I think you also got the hang of the land placement, like the importance of land placement when playing the defensive deck.
They'll get a little mixed up.
Of course.
Like that play when you told me to put him in the middle, I wouldn't have thought to do it.
Well, you haven't played as much either, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now we probably want to start putting down the deserts, right? Because we don't have any deserts.
Yeah. I'm going to move the 3/6 over to collect that.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably put a desert in front of my face.
Sure.
Or...
We don't really gain anything from
Rebel,
playing.
right?
Yeah, because he won't really do anything right now. He cannot, because we already collect on both sides. And he cannot...
But,
he could pressure to kill this.
He's going to move his Origin onto this water and shoot my face.
The ranged creatures cannot move and attack the same turn, so he's going to have to stand still and attack.
Okay. So we can just chill then, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Start collecting that Faeria.
So there are so many good cards we could draw. We could draw Soul Drain. We could draw Cypher's Wrath. Grimguard would also be amazing to just drop in next to his 3/2 so he can't walk away. So double lakes. What's he gonna do? Battletoads. Alright, well that's some damage for us. With our 3/6, it's gonna be able to attack those a couple of times. Oh shit.
Whoa, what?
Alright, that's not perfect. Alright, so this 6-3, he has charge, so you need to stand in front of... You cannot allow that to hit our face, that's gonna be too much damage. But what I think you can do here is just...
Wait.
if you drop a desert, where you just had your mouse, then you
Yeah, right
can...
here.
Yeah. Then you can...
And drop the warrior.
I would actually move the 3-6 and kill his 2-2, so we get some face damage that way also. Yeah. And instead of Waryak, I'm thinking maybe dropping just a Rebel Slinger to block.
On the other desert? Or just on the prairie? Because on the prairie, he'll automatically kill it with no real repercussion.
Right. Yeah, in front of our orb makes sense. Because you cannot kill it with a ranged creature either. Yeah, I think this is good. If you click on the cogwheel in the top right, you can select, check the show land count. Then under your Faeria count...
that's way better.
Yeah, because otherwise it's a bit difficult sometimes with the Scorch Flame Spectre. Oh no, it's the Soul Drain. Oh wait, he used it on that?
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Now he's gonna attack with a 6-3 and a 2-2, probably.
Oh, he has another one. Alright, well,
wow,
we can...
he is really giving his hand up.
Good thing is we can at least take out his 6-3 with our 4-3, and we're very close to getting out our Scorch Flame Spectre. But yeah, that hurts.
It hurts a lot.
He has a lot of fairy also, so he could even drop something scary now. That's really not scary.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Do you know what's great with combat? Something that doesn't hurt you back, but you still deal 2 damage every turn. So I think you kill this. And then we drop a Grimguard next to his turtle. Because then he can't move the turtle either. You need to play a mountain then, yeah. Because you have taunt, he cannot move it away, so he can't even attack you with his ranged creature. We should have maybe played the Waryak here also to collect Faeria on the right side.
Yeah, that would have been smart.
Oh, but he has...
That might have been a big misplay.
He has some movement tricks. Trying to remember what the 3 desert 3 lake card is. Yeah, so that's going to be... Oh, okay, so just like you have the... Or let's talk about that later, because now I have to think of how to do this. So you definitely want to put down a desert here, so that we can...
but where? Probably next to my fairy thing? Or right next to him?
I think you want to put it like that so you can go up and attack that 3-2. Because then you want to use the Scorch Flame Spectre to kill the 1-2. You can, it has charge 2 and haste, so you can just drop it right in front of your orb. Or there, yeah. But move it to the side before you attack, so that your Grimguard can also go up and attack.
Should I move it onto his lake?
Yeah, I think that's great, because then we can fly and attack his turtle next time. So now he's gonna take a lot of damage. And let's drop...
drop the Waryak on the right? Or the left?
I'm thinking about maybe dropping the Grimguard instead, because we are... I think drop
right here?
No, let's go defensively so we can start harvesting Faeria with it also. And because he had the lands on the right side, I would probably have put the Grimguard also on the right side here instead of...
Oh yeah, I should have put it on the right.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
I need to get some coffee or something.
Yeah, and another thing that we haven't really talked about, but since you have played Hearthstone a lot, I assume you're pretty familiar with it. It's like if in the end of your turn you're gonna draw a card, it's better to draw it in
You
the
always
beginning.
do it in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the super card of blue yellow. Just like your Twin Soul Spirit is the super card of the colors we're playing. So he gets 2 4/3s for 4, which is crazy good value. But let's see, do we maybe have lethal here somehow? You should go with the 2/2 and take up the Faeria first. And let's see, if we attack with the 2/2, he's gonna go down to 7. If we attack with the Scourge Flame Spectre, he goes down to like.
Wait.
I'm just thinking.
So that deals 3 no matter what. If we.
I think you should probably fly with the 3/4 to take the Faeria on the right side and attack his turtle, because then you're still gonna deal 3 damage to his face. Because then if he's gonna attack you again, he's gonna take 3 damage again. Let's maybe draw a card and hope we draw a Wind Soldier here. The Wind Soldier would be perfect. Bloodsinger is also good.
That's pretty good too.
Is it? We won't really kill anything.
It's not.
But his 4/3s doesn't have charge, so we don't have to be afraid.
I'm gonna collect some Faeria with this guy.
Yeah, and then just drop a Bloodsinger as well, I think, on the right side.
And just chill?
Yeah.
Because he has to attack with the taunt.
Yeah, and we have so much damage on the board, if you count the combat damage of our taunt creatures. And even the Scorch Flame Spectre has 3 more damage in it.
I have lethal with Last Nightmare.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a good deck. Holy crap, man.
It's fun also to play. I really like it.
And there's a lot of thinking involved, which I think it's better for learning. Because like if you play a deck like an aggro deck, there's not much thinking. You just kind of go face and hope you don't die.
Yeah. Oh, he uses Last Nightmare on that.
Why did he do it on that?
I am very unsure. He might have another one. Because that didn't make any sense. Okay, he's gonna be able to take out the 2/2 with the punishment. So this card he just played, when he plays it, he gets to choose to get either a free punishment or a free safeguard. It's a pretty good card. Safeguard gives a creature protection. But let's see, we can still find lethal if we top deck a Wind Soldier here. Let's maybe draw a card and hope for the top deck. Come on. Oh, there it is. So then you just go
right there.
Yeah. And be careful not to misclick here. I don't know how many times I've accidentally attacked a creature right in front. Alright, so we should finish another quest now, right? Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get one more pack and hopefully.
Let's find another Scorch Flame Spectre, right?
That would be pretty nice.
Or Flame Burst is probably even better.
Cypher's fodder.
Yeah.
Oh, I already crafted him. Damn it.
Yeah. You got the Court Jester. I think you only had one of the Court Jesters, so that's good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good card in a few decks.
Oh, wow. That's a cool gift.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Well, thank you very much.
No problem. And I hope we can continue some other day.
Yeah, I'm down pretty much whenever. I know we're in different time zones, though, so it's kind of hard to schedule.
Yeah. Usually.
Do you think I could add you on here just so I can see if I can?
I'm J0k with the 0 and the 3, and then SE in the end. Almost. J0k3se.
Okay.
It's a normal E.
J0k3se.
Yeah. Stupidest name ever, I know.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
All right, man.
All right, thank you.
Well, no, thank you.
No problem. I
I'll
had a lot
catch
of
you
fun.
later.
Yeah. Good night.
You too. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye bye.